welcome to this edition of Weaving Energy. My name is Aaron Thomas. My traditional name is Howheaton. I'm from the Lummi Nation and Tribal Liaison, Southern California, Edison. Welcome to this May Day, May 1st already. My God, what's going on with 2024? Isn't it going by so fast? Well, today we're going to be bringing you all kinds of really good information for you to continuously bring energy into the front brain, something that I know that as a tribal leader or key staff of tribal council, it can be very, very challenging to sort of make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row, all the things that you have to do, social services, our kids, our elders. And so energy is sometimes in the very back of our minds. But today and these podcasts are hoping to educate and bring awareness to tribal leaders and key staff. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, again, I keep saying this every month, but we want to come and see you. Amy Olson, myself, Brian Thoburn, and Matt Parolo up in the northern area of our service area would love to come and see Tribal Council. I have included a link in the email for you to click and go ahead and just say that you're interested in having one of us come and see you, or a few of us come and see you and be able to talk face-to-face. Or if you prefer virtual team meetings, that would be great too. But again, we want to give special thanks to Morongo and Soboba Tribal Councils for having us come and see them so far this year. But we miss you. We want to come see you as well. Speaking of all kinds of good stuff coming, including meeting with Tribal Council, we have the Edison Lineworker Scholarship. Again, we are attempting to increase our tribal folks to come and work for Southern California Edison, come work with us. And one of the great ways to doing that is through the Lineworkers program, and that's through transmission and distribution, which is a section of Southern California Edison. We give funding to up to $10,000 for Lineworkers education, because you just don't put a hard hat on and put on a bunch of electric gloves and go out there and try to make magic happen. Instead, you do go to classes and you learn how to become and how to do all the great work and keep your community safe and keep yourself safe. And so the deadline is nearing. It's May 11th, and so the link is in the email. Again, this is our kind of our last call for tribes. We've been saying it on the podcast every chance we get. So please forward this link that's in your email. Make sure that the right people see that, your career staff, the folks that are working with professional development within the tribe. Any way you can try to get, maybe it's a family member or friend, but we definitely want to make sure that we get our a lead in there to get as many tribal members as we can to apply. The public safety power shutoff, and that again, as a line worker, that's what they would do. They would help make our transmission lines as safe as possible. And sometimes when the winds blow and we had to turn off the power because we didn't want to spark a wildfire, and that's what caused public safety power shutoffs. But man, are we living in better times when it comes to PSPS. That's because SCE and many of you watching helped us harden the grid. Remember the few weeks at a time we had to come and put coating around the wires of the transmission lines around the res? Well, all of that has paid off. We are up to 85% less PSPS events from a year ago. And even though things are trending in the right direction, we still want to share some valuable information with the tribes. In your email is going to be a link to the Public Safety Power Shutoff virtual workshops that are happening at the end of the month on May 29th. Here you'll get more information such as what's next now that we've made some really good headway on keeping tribes and communities safe. How can we partner and continue to partner to ensure that we're keeping California safe from wildfires? So please listen into that workshop and provide any feedback you can at that time, including any kudos if you would like. We would love to hear any kind of feedback from tribes, especially when it comes to PSPS. That's May 29th, and the link will be coming to you soon. It's all virtual, so we hope to see you there. California Tribal Leaders Clean Energy Summit is coming up fast. Oh my goodness. Now that we're in May, remember that the summit is going to be happening at Pechanga, so we want to thank our Pechanga tribal friends and leaders there for partnering with us, along with PG&E, SDG&E. Last year we were in Paula Reservation, and this year we're at Pechanga. But we are looking for feedback from you at this time for the agenda for the summit. Again, we do have a link in the email if you would like to fill out the Microsoft forms and let us know what the feedback is. What agenda items would you like to see in August? August 26th to the 28th is the Tribal Leaders Clean Energy Summit. We are gaining so much momentum all around the service area here at Edison of tribes wanting to figure out how to do more in terms of doing battery storage or any other kind of really cool renewable energy project. So the deadline to give us feedback on the summit agenda is May 15th. So please get that to us as soon as possible. All right, the San Onofre Generating Station, or SONGS. As many of you know, SCE is in the process of closing down and cleaning up the former site of a nuclear power plant we owned called SONGS, which is near San Diego. I was just out there recently. We've been having a tough time, though, trying to get the federal government to help us off-site the spent nuclear storage and permanent disposal of the spent fuel. We would like to see if you would like to lend the tribe's name for legislation reform. The tribe's support would be both impactful and greatly appreciated. If you're interested in adding the tribe's name to the Spent Fuel Solutions Coalition, I've included a Microsoft form list to the email where you can find that link, which you found the link to this podcast. So go ahead and click on that Microsoft form. Let us know if you're interested in being and adding your name to this Spent Fuel Solutions Coalition. Edison can come and speak to your tribal council about this if you'd like. We can share time virtually, whatever questions you might have about that, but please let us know. The tribe's name is important. I've also, included Microsoft form for any tribe that wants to do walking tours at SONGS. I was just out there. It's so beautiful, right by the water, but you get to really get a good chance to put a hard hat on and safety boots, and you walk around and you can really get to see the historic portions of the SONGS facility. Remember those two big domes that as you're driving on I-5, you'll see it. It's been in several movies. But we'd also like to see if any schools would like to come and tour SONGS. So click the link in the email and sign up for the Microsoft form if you're interested in more information about the walking tours. I would love to have you out there. Usually we start about 9 o'clock in the morning and end right before lunch. So if you're interested, let me know. Power service availabilities. Forever we felt like you turn the light switch on and the lights come on. But as much as we know that the fact that the grid is very, very healthy in most of our service area, but sometimes there's going to be a chance, because we're electrifying the state of California, everybody's going electric, that they're eating up at the pie of availability that is in store for power. So this is why it's very important to make sure you tell one of your favorite Edison team members what major projects you're going to create in the next few years. Let's just say that the Tribal Council created a resolution to authorize economic development to create a big mall on your reservation. Well, that's going to take up a lot of power. So make sure that you have one of your team members contact us soon as possible so we can get that on the map. And we want to connect you with the right engineering and new development project person at Edison as soon as possible. Also, we know that the power service availability is going to be a bigger challenge as we continue to more and more make the state of California electric. So again, we're urging tribes to help send a letter to the CPUC urging for more funding to be able to help and create more power availability solutions. Again, we're looking to the tribes to lend their name to the CPUC. If you're interested in doing a letter, which will go a long way in helping your area, please let one of your favorite Edison team members know, and we'll do what we can to help you. But I've provided a link in your email to help you with getting that feedback to the CPUC. If you could do that, please let us know when you're doing it, so that way I can let folks on my end know that you guys are helping to do that. So thank you so much. Finally, as a thank you for watching all the way to the end of this podcast, I have 2 tickets to attend the Autry Museum in Los Angeles to give away, where they are hosting an exhibition called Out of Sight, Survey Science and the Hidden West. The event is on May 18th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Please let me know if you're interested in attending this event. If there is more than one person interested, I'll put your names in a hat and draw for them. But please let me know as soon as possible. I would love to see you there. I might actually be able to go to that as well with you on May 18th. So that's it for me here for Weaving Energy. Again, we cannot sincerely thank you enough for being such a power partner with us. Edison, we believe in the tribe's sovereignty. We believe in your guys' historic rights to the land and to the water and to the air. And we just want to continue to partner with you as best as we can for the growing future here. Electricity is so important, right? We need to be together. We need to be united and, be able to talk things through when things don't feel right. That's why you have Amy Olson, Brian Thoburn, Matt Perolo, and myself. We're here to help you in any way we can. Whatever is going on in your community, we sincerely thank you. God bless you. And we'll talk to you soon on the next Weaving Energy with me, Aaron Thomas, Hauhitan, Aichka, Achama.